give it a quick shot here. I told you I'd jump on here live. This is no makeup day, haircut, no fix, you know, here we go. But I wanted to give you this recipe because it is so awesome and so easy. All right, so here we go. And I had my little iPad out here. I wanted to share a message that I got. Hey, Elaine. Okay, so here we go. So here's what this is. This is such a, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is a hamburger casserole. Now, I put asparagus in mine. You can put green beans. You can put spinach. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Renee. All right, so this is totally healthy and so delicious. Look at that. It's got heavy whipping cream. I'm about to tell you what it's got in it, okay? So here we go. Now we're going to finish up with apple cider vinegar. Not to eat, but I want to talk to you about apple cider vinegar, okay? So if you do apple cider vinegar every day, put it in the comments every day, or just put ACV. I want to see how many people do this, okay? Because honestly, this will change your body, all right? It has changed mine. I was not a believer. I wasn't a believer. But now I am, and honestly, I do it every morning, and so you can do it at night if you need to. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Sydney. Hey. Hey, David. All right, so here we go. So here's this recipe. So this calls for, here's the finished product. For those of y'all who just jumped on, it is really good. So it's your meat and your vegetables, all of it together. It is keto friendly. So just a real quick thing about keto. I love keto, but only keto healthy, okay? Not just straight up keto. You need leafy greens, you need vegetables, your body needs it. If you're not doing that, that's not sustainable long term. It's not healthy. And honestly, I want you to concentrate on this. One of my fellows in the health world, Ben Azadi, I heard him doing a post today, and he said, you got to shift away from weight loss to healthy, okay? Because that is what's sustainable. I love that I am healthy. People say to me, oh my gosh, you're thin, you've lost so much weight. I'm like, the main thing is that I feel great. Losing weight and getting skinny is, I mean, plenty of people are skinny that don't feel like I do, okay? Here it is, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I worked all day on my feet, you know, seeing patients, and came home and went for a walk. I didn't teach a class today, but I was on the phone with a client. You know, I've been busy all day, and it's because I have energy and I feel great, and it's because of how I fuel my body, okay? All right, so here we go. So this is a pound of hamburger meat and 3 ounces of cream cheese. Put it in there. It called for garlic powder. I put real garlic. I just like real garlic. I love the smell of garlic. Okay, so I just did that in the skillet, and there it is. And then I'm just going to, actually I'm just going to dump this over there. I'm just going to dump it over. Now that's asparagus, but it could be green beans, okay? Asparagus is considered a leafy green, so it's actually it has more nutrition and healthier as far as carbs go than does green beans. So I'm using asparagus, but you could certainly use green beans, or you could use spinach, or you know, I probably would even add a little mushrooms to that hamburger while I was browning it up. So there's in that hamburger, there's the heavy whipping. There's heavy whipping cream, a cup of that, 3 ounces of cream cheese, and I put a little Bragg's liquid amino just because I thought it would add a little more flavor to it. I forgot how salty this is, so you don't need much salt if you're using that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this cheese over the top. And I'm not going to cook this tonight because I already cooked one and we're going to have it for tomorrow. But this is food prep, folks, so honestly, everything's cooked in there. So if I was going to food prep this, which I am, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to put it in containers that we can take out and put in a glass bowl. I don't like to heat up things in the microwave in plastic. Put in a glass bowl and eat, okay? Or if I take it to lunch, I can heat it up into plastic, but I buy this plastic, or sometimes I'll even use the glass bowls with a plastic container. So I just want you to think about everything you can to protect your body from toxins, because so much of our disease is toxins. And that's what I want to talk about now. So you see this, I couldn't help but snitch out a little bit back here, even though I wasn't hungry because I had lunch today. But so I mostly just do one meal a day. All right, so let's talk about, hey Caitlin, I just did your casserole. Yeah, did you see it? Caitlin Benton shared that with me, so here it is. And I use asparagus, and it's so good. All right, so what I'm about to talk about now is apple cider vinegar and how, okay, so I'm going to get pretty low down and dirty with you here. Okay, so I'm afraid my phone's going to die. All right, so here we go. All right. Hang with me just a minute. I'm going to unplug this microphone and plug the battery because the battery at this point is more important than the microphone. All right, so you're seeing the real raw deal right now. Now I should be charged up. Hey, Susie. All right, so here we go. These are the benefits, some of the benefits of ACV, all right? So here we go, digestion. And that's the reason I put that first is because that's where it helped me the most. I had all this other stuff going on just because I've been doing this health thing for so long, but digestion, I had chronic constipation, and that is not a healthy thing. In fact, that's really serious. And so now that I'm doing the apples, and I'm going to show you how I do it in a minute, the apple cider vinegar every day, it's not a problem anymore, okay? The second thing is it'll help lower your blood sugar. It'll help with weight loss. It makes you feel full. It kills bacteria. It lowers cholesterol. It contains antioxidants. It reduces belly fat, and it decreases your cancer risk. So anytime you improve your digestion, all of this happens, okay? So what's wrong with America is we have gut issues. Most people are on some kind of Tums, or they have gas and bloating, and it's because of what we put in our body. We have irritable bowel, we have leaky gut, and what that is really it's from gluten and other things, of course, grains. But what gluten does is it keeps your cells from connecting with each other in your gut, and it allows all your nutrients to pass through. So let me just give you a quick rundown of my morning routine, and you can do it at night. All right, so I'm going to pour a little, well actually I'm going to start with the water. I start with a little bit of water. This is filtered water, but whatever water you have. Now these are my super greens, and the reason I do those is because I have a really hard time getting 8 cups of vegetables a day. I really do. I mean, I try really hard. I probably got a cup of asparagus tonight because I was eating it, munching on it. But, it's really hard to get that much. So I start with a little bit of water. I do drink a whole glass of water when I first get up, a big glass of water. Okay, the first thing I do is hydrate myself. But then I take this little bit and I put those super greens. These are Paleo Valley, but I will use Dr. Berg's, whatever I can get my hands on. I guarantee you not a person on this call is getting the greens that you need and all the nutrients. And that's why you're fatigued, you don't have the energy, you get disease, you can't fight off colds and things that get passed around because your body is not running at 100%, okay? So you got to do that. So I just stir that up in there. And then I pour in 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. All right? Okay, so I do about a tablespoon, I guess. Okay? And then I just drink it down. Okay? Here we go. Now, does it taste good? Well, it's not bad. But honestly, you don't ask your car, do you like this gas? You just put it in there because you know it needs it. All right, so I would encourage you to every day do the apple cider vinegar. Just put it in a little bit of water. You may be able to just take it down by the spoonful, but just do it, okay? Because it's healthy. It's going to help you. And I was a non-believer for so long, but I'm a believer now because of how it's helped me. Is it okay to drink before bed? Yeah, it's perfect. It's got 3 calories, so it can't have, you could read on the label what the nutrition is. All right, it's got 0 carbs, Yeah, so, and no sugars. Well, it doesn't even list sugar, so you're good to go. So yeah, drink it before bed with your super greens if you want to. I was doing that because I was fasting in the morning, so I didn't want to do my super greens in the morning. But I was having trouble remembering it at night, so I just go ahead and do it in the morning, and I don't notice that I get out of ketosis by just drinking the super greens. So just want to encourage you in that. Make this recipe. Oh my gosh, it is so easy and good and nourishing. Yeah. So comment below if you do apple. Just put ACV if you do apple cider vinegar every day. I just want to know, out of these, let's see, there have been about 15 people. At one point there were 29 people on here. If you do the apple cider vinegar. Evidently not many of you do, and I didn't, but I do now. Okay, so I want to also mention I'm going to be offering a mastermind study. It's going to be starting the first week in August. Keep listening because I want you to know about it. If you're interested in more information about it, then put your email, message me your email, or put it in the comments if you want to. You probably don't want to, maybe don't want to do that, but message it to me, text it to me if you have my phone number. I probably have your email. I should have your email if you're in my program, if you've gotten emails from me. But if you're not and you want more information, and also not just emails about this As a Man Thinketh program I'm about to do, but just about health, just healthy nutrition. Okay, I won't blow it up. Trust me, I don't have time to write 5 or 6 emails a week, maybe 1 or 2. So put your message me your email if you want to get on my email list. And again, I'm not going to. And at any point, you can say nope, don't send me any more. But I'd love to email you my email. And it's going to be, it's really a newsletter. It's going to be about mindset. It's going to be about thinking. It's going to be about how to overcome limiting beliefs. Yeah, somebody's liking that. So I'd love to get you on my list, and we'll talk soon. Have a great night. Oh, Judy, by the way, I like my haircut. Have a great day.